The title of my TED Talk analysis is How to Fix a Broken School, Lead Fearlessly and Love Hard by Linda Clyatt Wayman. The purpose of this TED Talk is to inform the teachers and the individuals of low-income schools and of poverty of different ways to work through their trials, ways to push through the hard times, and to never give up. First, I'm going to talk about the facts and the logic that she provides behind her speech. She provides facts and information that she has experienced firsthand as her time as a principal, a teacher, and even as a student. Wayman came into Strawberry Mansion with chains on the doors, a broken school. From low test scores, assaults, and weapons, the school was extremely low performing. During Wayman's time at Strawberry Mansion, the school was removed from the persistently dangerous list that they remained on for 5 consecutive years. And 100% of the students lived in poverty, and many of the children did not even participate in school. During Wayman's time, Strawberry Mansion did recover some. After many observations, they learned that the teachers knew what to teach, but they didn't know how to teach these students. So instead of students working alone, they began to do more small group work, and after only 1 year of this rebuilt system, she revealed that their scores grew 171% in algebra and 107% in literature. Next, I'm going to talk about the emotion that she has behind her speech. Linda Wayman talks about her time at Strawberry Mansion and the ways that she has changed this broken place. She wanted her students to know that she's not only a principal that you're going to see when you're in trouble, but she's also a principal that you can go to whenever you need something. She wanted to build a leadership team. All of these students knew exactly where they could go to receive support while they were there. And Wayman has 3 slogans that she goes by as a principal. The first one is, if you're going to lead, lead. She needed to build a school with leaders. This is what these children in these school systems needed. The second one is, so what, now what? Many of these teachers and people around the school continuously talked about the low scores and about the terrible things that this school has experienced. But now what? What are we going to do to change? Implying that you cannot change the past, but you can change what you do to change it. To give them a school. Her third slogan is, if nobody told you that they loved you today, remember I do and I always will. Wayman makes a point that children and teens go through a lot, and they go through a lot that teachers don't know about. She also says that when it is a student's birthday, that she'll sing happy birthday to them because it makes them feel special. The kids that live in poverty did not refer to these schools as schools. Ashley, a student of Wayman's, says, Miss, this is not a school. And ever since that moment, Ashley has stuck with Wayman throughout her career. She has always strived to make these schools for these children ever since. Wayman is dedicated and persistent on being a shining light for all of her students. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the experience that Wayman has. She knows how being in a low-income school and poverty feels. She grew up in it for a majority of her life. Wayman then lets her audience know that she has 20 years of experience in special education schools, and then she later went on to be a principal. Wayman effectively grabs her audience's attention with her experience as a child in low-income schools and in poverty, because she too knows how it feels to be in their place. From the leadership team, the teaching strategies, and the physical look of this school, Wayman has a goal to make a change, and her experience will help them tremendously. Wayman splits her speech up by 3 slogans. She effectively explains the meaning behind every one of them and the ways that they can help their students. Wayman provided a thesis at the beginning of her speech that lets her audience know what she's going to talk about. She also used transitions from point to point. She kept her speech going with statistics and strong facts and even personal experiences that she encountered during her time. She concluded her speech with a powerful meaning for herself and for her students, implying that she loves them and she always will. Linda Clyatt Wayman's delivery of this speech was more than meaningful. She came into this speech with a topic that touched her heart, and she knew her information. She provided her audience with statistics and personal experiences. She did not show any nervousness, and she spoke with confidence to keep their attention. More importantly, she gave her audience an insight to the things that she plans to do better at the broken schools that she's a part of. Overall, Wayman has effectively expressed what she plans to do in these schools and how she plans to do them. She has made an impact on her audience and the educators that she has worked with during her time as a principal, a teacher, and a student. Her speech provided logic, credibility, and emotion as she shared her daily life as a student, educator, and a principal. She has made it known for her audience that her only desire is to make these schools a better place. And she loves with every single one of her students every single day.